And Discord here.
Oh, what's up, guys? Welcome to another interview with the team at Introverts. We got Marcus here. He's going to be talking about this project. In my last CNFT market update video, if you watched it, I was saying how I just recently bought my first introvert, and I really love the things that they're doing. There is a lot going on with this project, and I was like, we need to get you guys on the stream here and just learn more about it. So yeah, why don't you introduce yourself to the block, Marcus, and let's get started.
Hello, guys. My name is Marcus. I'm co-founder of Introverts. And yeah, today we're going to talk in depth about this project. You might have heard of it. We just passed 1.2 million volume on JPEG Store, which is awesome. And yeah, man, I can talk for a long time about Introverts, about all the things, how we started. The art is super unique, right? It's different from everything you've seen in the Cardano or even Ethereum or Solana space. We have a lot of stuff happening right now, airdrops, a lot of stuff planned. So yeah, I think we can. I'm gonna put up the website here, and then we can start talking about introverts. And also want to hear you guys like in the comment section or everything. If you have any questions to us, to me, I'll be happy to answer it. Okay.
Sounds good. Yeah, I didn't even realize you guys just passed over 1 million in volume. That's insane. For being out less than 2 weeks now.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And there's a lot of stories for me to talk about. Like how we get to 1.2 million in volume, and we have also 10% only listed in the market, which is a good metric too. Like we want to get better on that. So yeah. I'm not saying we are successful because we have a long way to go until we kind of get to the top 10 projects, etc. A lot of work to be done. But I think after the bumpy start at the mint that happened, I think we are in a pretty good place right now. And most important, our community kind of loved us and are super supportive about our project. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Let's check out this website and show people a little bit about what Introverts is about, because this art does really stand out, guys. He's not joking when he says that it doesn't really look like an Ethereum or Solana project, because I'm on Ethereum and Solana too, and I haven't really seen an art style that popped like this. And that's really what like made me interested in interviewing you. Did you freeze, Marcus?
System too. So yeah, we can nerd out about that a little bit. So
Oh,
yeah,
sweet.
like
I think you cut out. Maybe it was just on my side. You might have cut out for a little bit. I don't know if you should just repeat what you were saying just in case.
oh, okay. Yeah, I was just saying about the point system, that we have a point system that we're using for airdrops, and I think you really like it, and because you have a project coming soon, that's gonna also have kind of something similar, right? So we can nerd out a little bit about it. That's what I said. Could you hear it? Okay.
I can hear it this time. Yeah, maybe that was on my end, but I just
No
wanted to
problem.
make
No
sure.
problem. So people heard two times. It's fine. Yeah. So like I'm gonna start up talking about my experience in Web3, right? Like you said, like in 2017, I bought my first Bitcoin and I sold it a couple months later.
Oh,
Shit.
jeez.
But yeah. But so after that, I spent like a couple years just like buying alts but just little amounts, right? And then last year. Uh, the beginning of last year, I found out about Cardano, right? And Cardano was kind of like you said, right? I just fell in love with the foundationals, with the foundation, with the fundamentals, right, of Cardano. I've became a Charles fan pretty fast, and then I started buying Cardano, right? And then I kind of saw on the side Barry, Space Buds come up, like the other projects that you said. And then I think by the time Cardano Apes came up, I was like, I was like already watching NFTs. But by the time Cardano Apes came up, I was like, oh, this is a cool project, right? They have a lot of stuff planned, like metaverse and staking and etc. And the entry price was actually a really good entry price if you consider Ethereum NFTs at the time, right? It was like 50, 60 ADA to buy, to kind of mint the Cardano apes, right? And this was like August last year. So then I kind of started there, and I bought my first NFTs, and then like I became addicted, like you said.
Happens to all of us, bro.
Yeah,
It just
yeah,
starts with
yeah.
the first one.
Yeah, man, and I've joined the Discord community and etc. And then I minted a lot of other projects after. Probably all projects I minted at least one. And then Clay Nation came up, man. Clay Nation Mint, and I remember being at the website, and the mint had already started for hours, right? And I was looking at the website, and was like, should I mint this? Should I don't mint this? And I was looking at, let me mint one. And then I minted one for like 58 or something like that.
Oh
And then
man.
it arrived in my wallet. I look at it and like, should I mint another one? It was super chill, right? It was super like, it was not like selling out or everything, right? This is Clay Nation, right?
Wow,
and
crazy.
and yeah, and then like in the middle of the actually like in the middle of the mint, Charles retweeted Clay Nation tweet something about original art and Cardano and stuff like that. And then man, and then things blew up, and then it kind of the madness started right there. I remember floor prices were like 100, and then 200, and then 300, and then 400, like in the same week. I don't know if you were at that time, if you were like,
Dude, I wasn't paying attention enough at that time. I was like
okay.
into a few things, but it wasn't like now
Mhm.
where man, I wish I was like paying attention hardcore back then like I do now, and really saw the opportunity back then. I mean, Clay Nation not selling out instantly is just insane to think about.
Yeah, yeah, and I by the time I tried to bought more, like it was already sold out because of that tweet, right? And then I remember this was super near D Nice's birthday. D Nice is our artist. We live together. She's amazing. She's like working right now here. So I remember like I was kind of not paying attention at her birthday at all, and was just like talking about NFTs and showing my clays to people, and people were like, "The fuck is this weirdo? What this what this guy is doing?" And like D Nice started to get a little bit mad with me, you know. But I was flipping clays, man. I was like, I won a lot of ADA by like looking at market and understanding the trades fast, you know, like getting good opportunities, getting snipes, kind of like you guys who are watching here. And and then like at the weekend, we actually was supposed to have kind of a weekend, me and D Nice, weekend away. I remember like being at the pool, and she was like taking sun bath and everything, and I was like with my cell phone at CNFTIO, like checking clay and buying and selling clay, and she was pissed, right? And then I saying, D Nice, you are an artist, yeah, like you should at least understand how this work, and research on it. And she was mad because, you know, like the but at that time was the wrong time for me to talk about NFTs with her. But then I kind of, when we were having dinner, I talked about who were the owners of Clay Nation, right? Which is two women, right? And Clay Junes, and I forgot the name of the other ones. But so that kind of sparked interest on her. You know, oh, it's a woman-led project. This is awesome. I thought the crypto world or the NFT world was like man dominated. It's pretty much still is, but Introverts is coming there to change this, because D Nice is, she's kind of the leader of the project, and also there's a lot of other cool projects on Ethereum like World of Women and etc. were kind of changed. But at that time was it's kind of Clay was like the only big women-led project in CNFTs, and this sparked her interest. She began kind of researching. She found out that some friends of her that studied in college with her art were already doing NFTs on Tesos. Like this is another blockchain that have a lot of cool NFT projects. And so yeah, and then we began talking more about the possibility of us like joining forces together to create an NFT project. And what I told her is like, okay, if we're gonna do this, first of all, you're gonna have to like 100% be focused on that. You can't do any commissioned art for people. You can't do other stuff, like, because at the time she was working doing commissioned art for brands. So for example, Mother's Day, she would do like special paintings and art for huge brands, so they could put on stores, so they could put on social media, stuff like that. And then she was also doing stuff for her art. But then I told her, like, you got to stop that. You're going to focus the next 6 months on this project. This is a little bit scary for her, right? So, and I also tell her, like, if we're going to do something, we have to think as a company, right? It's not a startup. It's not only a project. We're going to release it and pretty much that's it. There's a lot going on after you release the drop, right? And so yeah, she understood that. And then a week later, this was like the end of September, like 15 days passed through all the story that I told you.
Mm-hmm.
And she came up with an idea, like, let's do a club of introverts. Like, I'm an introvert, so I always wanted to do a brand on that, like an introverts club. But I think we can build awesome characters that people will relate to it, and we can build a company around it. We can build a huge brand around this team of introverts. And we didn't see anything in the Web3 and also in the real world. Like, there's no an actual brand that it's kind of made for introverts. And then that's where we started. Like, I agreed with her, like, when she said it. She told me, we started brainstorming about the concept. We started reaching out for people, good, cool marketing people that we know, people that work in huge agencies, and asking them, okay, if you have this concept, how far do you think this can go in not on NFTs, but as a brand. And people were loving it. Wow, we can even make movies around it. We can make games. We can make books. We can make a lot of stuff out of this brand. And then, okay, let's do it. And we started the art, man. And from then on was grinding. Every week we were kind of polishing the art. I can show you a little bit of the art now before I kind of let me see here.
Yeah, for sure. And
Uh,
while you're pulling that up, like, I love the idea how you guys were really trying to create a brand behind this. I don't think that's something that a lot of projects really think of, but you guys are
mhm.
trying to create this whole like society ecosystem, like this brand of introverts, this concept, and having that overall concept and overall brand is super special because you guys are going to be able to take that into other aspects of the project. Like what you were saying, if you want to do a game in the future, if you want to have like special merch, these special events, like build off of that idea. So yeah, cool stuff.
Yes, and it's pretty deep. I remember, like, when we launched Twitter, like when we had 500 followers, Cardano Thor followed us, and he followed us because he's an introvert. It was not because
It's
of the sneak
relatable.
peek that we put. So this concept that we have, and I think, as D Nice always says, the concept chose us, right? It was like, we are introverts, and so this helped us a lot, and it will help in the future also to reach broader audiences, right? So this is the art. And to talk more about art style, like, you can see, like, it resembles a little bit of 3D, but it's all handmade, right? So you have the shadows, you have, like, let me show some of the details here. See, like, you have shadows, you have lightning. This is pretty different from all the common, like, 2D line art NFTs you see, right? And this takes a lot of work. Some of those traits, for example, this jacket here, it took more than a day just to kind of polish this
Wow.
jacket, not counting kind of the all the brainstorming and all the sketching. So some of the traits actually took several days to kind of build.
No,
And
and I
like,
mean it shows through too. Like that was like something that grabbed at me. Like, whoa, like it's not like it's like this mix between 2D and 3D and just the level of detail. I mean, it really does pop. And you can tell that D Nice and the team have spent a lot of time on these different layers and accessories.
yeah, and we have up to 300 traits when we finish like the Halloween. I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. The Halloween, the Christmas, the seasons. We'll have almost like 300 different traits, and we have more than 60. Actually, we will have probably more than 70 different clothes, which is like this here. And these are, like clay, for example, which have a large variety of clothes, bodies, right? They have less than that. So this is a really, really high number. That's why in our rarity, you see like there's a lot of stuff near each other. So there's only a few stuff that like are much more rare than the other ones. Like a lot of them are together in the middle. But we made sure we got like, for example, the Cardano puff jacket that I told you. We have only 32 of that in the collection, 32 or 34.
Oh
So they are
wow.
pretty rare, right? And also something that I wanted to tell you, like, and it's also about concept. Let me show this one here. This one here we actually gifted to Cardano Thor because he was the one that helped us come up with this concept for the tattoo Vikings tattoo body,
That's
and all
dope.
these, yeah, all these symbols here they are from Vikings. So, and this one here, if you check it closely, you see that the head is not in the middle. It's not aligned in the middle. The neck, it's kind of it's crooked. The ears. If you see the ears here, one ear is slightly higher than the other one. Like the ear on the right is a little bit up, and the eyes are not like perfectly aligned. If you take like this distance here and measure this distance here, you see the right side is a little bit bigger. This stuff were all did in purpose to kind of retract the concept of the introvert, like the concept of being an imperfect human being also. And this is something that when I saw the first time, I said, be nice. This is not a line. You should put the ear a little bit up, and the nose is not in the middle. Like the head is not in the middle of the image. Like see, like the distance here and the distance here. So you got
Yeah.
this. Yeah. So this is some little stuff that people unconsciously will look, and it will look unique. It will look different. And I think, and we spend so much time to get to this character, to get to these bodies, the shape of it. And we're so proud of it. I think we created something that is really unique and will probably stand the test of time. Yeah, and we are really proud of just the fundamentals of the art. And this is all D Nice, and I'm also a designer, but not by any means. I'm not an artist, guys. But I helped her a lot by giving inputs of the collector side, right? Because NFTs is not just only art; they are collectibles, right? So collectibles, they have some things that if you put on the art, it will make more approachable. It will make it more, how can I say, it will look cooler to collectors. And all the rarity stuff, like to control which traits are going to be the rare ones. Yeah, a lot of work, man. A lot of time we spend kind of on this.
Dude, I
This
mean,
is
and
all.
that's super cool too. Like the whole, I didn't even notice how everything was a little off there, but I do like how you guys actually planned that in the sense that that just increases the relatability. Like I think when people look at this, like they can sense the relatableness of it. Like, hey, we're not perfect, we're not striving to be perfect. We have these little imperfections. We're kind of these introvert concept. Like, I really love it. Like, it's cool to know stuff like that, and that's why I love hopping on these interviews because it's like I would have never even noticed something like that.
Yeah, and man, like this specific one here, like it shows a lot of diversity, right? In our art, we have a lot of women characters, color characters. Like this one is special. This was also actually a gift to Crypto Keith. He's a really awesome member from our community. He's also a member of Mandrill's community, and he's been supporting our project for so long. And yeah, he'll probably never sell this one, but yeah, he have this one. And so we got some inspiration from Brazil to see like this one is really clean, right? You can see that there's not like it looks really clean, and it's also the colors they kind of match perfectly each other, right? And I'll tell you a bit on how we managed to do that in a generated collection, right? A random generator collection. So this one was kind of inspired by Neymar, the soccer player, and you see like Brazil soccer shirt, etc. There's the introverts thing. This one is also really cool. This is kind of forest background, and you can see like, oops, I think my mouse just. You can see the amount of details you have here, and yeah, this actual shirt, which is the Hawaiian shirt, we actually D-Nice draw this live during an interview to our community, which was pretty awesome. And we actually have video. We did a live with Cardano Thor at the time, and yeah, we draw this live, which was really cool. So
Dude,
yeah,
you guys should make some of these items in real life. Like that actual Hawaiian shirt. Like that would be sick to be able to like buy that or airdrop it to people that have that or some find a way to give it to people that have that trait maybe too would be cool.
yeah, and this is all about the fashion cosmos, right? I'm going to talk a little bit about the cosmos, and the fashion cosmos is like how can we bring all these cool traits and cool trait ideas to life, and in a way that we can also benefit holders using like exclusiveness. If you hold, for example, the specific trait, maybe you have a discount when you're buying that thing. So we're kind of looking like how can we leverage NFTs to kind of build this fashion store or this merch store that we can actually use NFTs technology to kind of give benefits to holders. Maybe we can do like royalties and etc. We're still not like 100% on that, but on October we're gonna release kind of our first version of the Fashion Cosmos. Um, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about the fashion the cosmos now, which I think is really important. Let me just go to the website here. Yeah, so aside from the art, right, we have this idea to make the inner cosmos, right? This is came from all the things that introverts love, that we are as human beings are passionate about. Like we're passionate about art, maybe anime, books, games, fashion, movies. These are things we love. And for introverts, like it really makes things easier to connect with other people if the other person uh, also likes the same thing as us, right? So, for example, if I go to CNFT Con and I'm super introvert, and I see someone with let me just give an example, Foo Fighters T-shirt, right? And I'm really a huge fan of Foo Fighters. I know everything about them. I'm probably going to be it's going to be much more easier for me to connect with that person, because he's in the same cosmos of me, he's in the music cosmos and we love Foo Fighters together. So that's the idea behind the inner cosmos. And the NFTs, like the a lot of the traits were inspired by movies, were inspired by fashion, were inspired by sports. You see, like here, it just passed the three-peat jacket, with this jackets inspired by Lakers three-peat at the early 2000s. So this is sports cosmos, right? We have this here that inspired by Dragon Ball Z, right? So this is anime. So we have a lot of traits that are connected to the cosmos, and actually on the metadata, it will show what cosmos you're in. So in the future, if we're gonna have, for example, a store, people who have the fashion cosmos and specific traits will have maybe discounts, or maybe we'll earn royalties from the store or stuff like that. So we even put this, we're kind of like, what kind of technologies can we put on this art to make it even better? And that's why we say here on the website, it blends art and technology to deliver amazing experience. This is kind of our pitch, and this is something we're trying to do from day one.
No, that's super dope, man. So what cosmos are you part of? Which one do you relate to the most?
Oh man, I relate to all of them. I think fashion might be my worst one because I'm not like really, I don't really dress that well.
Dude, I just wear
But
black and white t-shirts every day, so I know that's not my cosmos.
yeah,
I
yeah,
might
yeah,
be part of like I could vibe with most of them actually. You
yeah,
know?
yeah,
Besides,
yeah.
yeah.
But I'm into sneakers right now, so I think sneakers counts as fashion. Like I've been loving sneakers a lot, like a sneakerhead. But yeah, I've been kind of entering the world of sneakers, which I really like. So yeah, and I think people relate to that too, right? We got traits inspired from a lot of cool movies, right? We got Kill Bill, we got Harry Potter, so a lot of cool movies. You can see resemblances. They are not copies of it; they are inspirations. So we made sure that like we built something totally different, inspired from that specific music or movie or band or book. So our armor, for example, you have armor traits. Let me see if I have this here. Yeah. So the armor trait here, this is inspired by Don Quixote, right? Which is a really famous book and story about a dreamer, right? A guy who were dreaming kind of to save people and save the world. I don't know if you know that story actually. It's really
No.
famous in Europe and Spain, also in South America. Do you know the story of Don Quixote?
I don't think I do, man. I don't think I
Yeah,
do.
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And so yeah, this armor was actually inspired by him because he had a spear, etc. So we took a lot of inspiration from the cosmos. And what's fun here is this cosmos can be used for a lot of stuff, not only for the point system that I'm talking, but also for the future, as I said, right? So and we are doing right now, like if you collect one introvert of each cosmos, you win extra points for like our point system that I'm going to talk about. So to finish talking about our collection and how we thought about our collection, like how deep our collection is, because what I learned is like I seen a lot of projects doing multiple drops. Like for example, I do one season one and do a season two and do a season three. And what happens is when you kind of blow the supply or when you kind of divide this into different policy, it's kind of worse for you. So we thought out, let's do just one collection. This is going to be the OG collection for a long time. And let's put reveal on it so we can do special events in the future to kind of show it. So we have a lot of special things happening inside our collection. We have NFTs that weren't dropped to people. We have NFTs that are going to be revealed. We have mystery NFTs, which are the mystery hoodies, which are people don't know what's that and how to get them. So we're gonna have like some activities for people to be able to get them. It's kind of like Dead Rabbit Society is doing something similar to that. But yeah, we have like 6,800 NFTs, which is the one I'm showing. I just show you some examples. We have 40 animated NFTs with lo-fi music. I'm going to show you that in an instant. We have 6 Halloween special reveal NFTs. Those are going to be animated and with music NFTs to be revealed on Halloween. We have 6 Christmas NFTs, which are going to be revealed on Christmas also with backdrops and exclusive music on it too. And we have the 4 seasons dynamic NFTs. These are going to be NFTs that change each seasons inside your wallet. There's only 4 of that, and each season change. Like the first one is going to be delivered on 21st of June. It changed each season. So we're going to deliver summer, and then when the season change, the NFT is gonna change in your wallet. So, like I said, trying to get technology to work in our favor, right? Not only just the art. And then we have
No,
the canvas painted, right? We have 2. One was already sold for 10K ADA, which is our biggest sale right now. It was sold on JPEG Store a couple of days after mint. The explosion canvas painted CNFT. Let me show it here. Um, it's 0001. This is the most rare NFTs here, and this is actually a picture of the canvas, like right. If you see here on Pupian, let me see. I don't know why my computer is acting a little bit slow today. But let me just zoom in that you so you can see that this is an actual picture of the canvas, right? Uh,
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Okay. Yeah, you can see like yeah, this is this actual picture about for the canvas. So yeah, this was sold for 10K ADA. Let me just try.
Wow. Now
Yeah.
I do have a question. Are like those numbers right there, the 40 animated, are those already in the collection where people can see them? Or are you guys holding those in your wallet right now? Like, are people going to be able to purchase those? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, we actually we have four of them were minted, and 36 of them are going to be airdropped in this Cosmos airdrops we're running on. This is part of the roadmap, right? And I'm just going to show you here one, and then we can talk. We can finish talking about the collection, and I think we can talk about the roadmap, which we're going to airdrop, just give to holders based on this point system that we make, so we can give more chances to better collectors. But if you hold one introvert NFT, you can already join in, and maybe you win with just one, right? So that's the craziness of it. And let me open this one here. This is we have 10 different teams on the. I have to mute microphone here. We have 10 different teams of music and four different NFTs of each team. So it's 40 total, right? And this one is the hip hop team. Let me bring it up here.
Hmm. I don't know if they can hear it or not, by the way.
Yeah, they can. Let me. They can't hear. They can't hear.
Can someone in the comments see if they can hear what he was playing?
Uh, Let me see here.
I know
Yeah,
the stream lags a little bit, so oh, they couldn't hear it. Yeah.
they couldn't hear. Okay,
No.
but you can check it on JPEG Store. Like if you search for the music ones, they're all there. So yeah, I think it's. But I can show you some of the different ones. Like this is one inspired from Rio, which is really beautiful. Even if you can't
Oh
hear,
wow.
but you can see like how the backdrop moves, and gives a little bit of movement to the art. And yeah, we have this inspired by kind of Tron and kind of this 80s dystopia thing, right? This is actually a pretty rare one because it's three eyes, it's a mystic, it's a fire hair, and it's a music one. This one is pretty special.
Wow.
Yeah, we have Japanese inspired lo-fi, and this music, the music of all these NFTs, they were all made by us with Tiago. Tiago is a Brazilian producer. He's a non-Brazilian producer. Actually, he produced a lot of good artists here in Brazil, and he made this. We kind of composed all these themes, especially for this collection, right? So it's pretty unique in the music side also.
Now, are
And
these
all,
already available and already like people can already purchase them, or is this what's being airdropped in the future?
this is going to be airdrop. This one here, someone minted, right? This one is one of the most rare in the collection, and people actually, I know the guy who minted this. He's actually in our Discord server. It's his profile picture. This is super rare also because it has the Cardano puff jacket, the Indian piercing, the fire hair, the mystic, and the Cardano eyes, which are all rare traits. So yeah, this is super special, and someone actually minted that one. Someone actually minted this one. They're selling for 100K, right? 130K, or probably not selling at all. Yeah, it's just like they're not selling, right? But yeah, this one is actually one of my favorites too. This is the kind of the introverted room, and you can see like the reference for the cosmos,
You
right?
got
The
the
music
cat
here.
owl thing in the background.
Yeah, we have the Lancelot, our cat here, the movie references, books, sports, games, music, right? We have the Cosmos references in here. So, like I said, like our collection is really deep and a lot of stuff to unveil. This is the Halloween one. This is gonna change. This is like a reveal, right? So you actually have this in your wallet, and it's gonna reveal to animated with music Halloween with special bodies like one-on-one bodies, new clothes, etc. And this one was actually, I think we had two sales of this around 4K, which is really awesome to see. 4,000 ADA, and I know actually the guy who bought it. He's also in our Discord server. Yeah, and this is the Christmas one, right? That's going to be revealed on Christmas. So yeah, man, and we also have the mystery hoodies. Let me put up which is something that we didn't review. It's not even on our website because it's a mystery, right? People don't know what's up with them. So it's this here. Is those four guys here?
Or
Yeah,
just that
and
no one knows. That's sick.
yeah, and these are gonna be. There's only gonna be one way to get them, like four different ways, right? And it's gonna be like contests, a treasure hunt, stuff like that. So this is for the people who like this kind of stuff. So we still have, like I said, a lot of mysteries and a lot of stuff to unveil in our collection. Yeah.
Dope. Yeah, I'm curious. So I know that you guys have a point system that you're building here, and you
Yeah.
talked to me a little bit about it before we went live, guys. I think that would be really cool to show people how these traits actually will give you different points in this whole entire inner cosmos thing that you guys are doing.
Perfect, perfect. Yeah, and to talk more about the roadmap, and we stop at Cosmos airdrops, right? We did the mint. We are doing we're always doing holder contests and Cosmos airdrop, right? This is kind of Twitter contest for holders. We are holding some special like contests on Discord for holders too. These are gonna it already started on Twitter, but we're gonna do some more like giveaways and etc. But what's important here, the Cosmos airdrops, right? This is on schedule. This is something that we started yesterday. And if you're seeing this interview, this is crazy, right? So this week, actually tomorrow, we're gonna start raffling. This week only, we're gonna raffle 16 Introverts NFTs. The floor is like 170 right now, and we're gonna raffle 34 membership cards, which the floor is like 100 or and something, right? So this is crazy, guys. We're giving that back to holders. And what's more crazier than that is that this is just the first week. We still have 200 more NFTs to give in the next 11
Wow.
weeks. So in the next 12 weeks, like this plus 11, we're gonna just give away a lot of NFTs for holders, right? And so this is gonna help keep engagement up. But don't forget, this is just airdrops. The art by itself, the deepness of this collection, the uniqueness of this collection, I think people are just starting to see it. And I think we're going to attract a lot of people, not only in Cardano, but outside of Cardano, right? We're going to boost marketing a little bit. We're going to do a lot of stuff in the next few weeks. So Cosmos airdrops, like how can you participate? So the first week, we did a vote in our Discord where we are going to do a same chance for every 1 week. So pretty much the points doesn't matter in the first week. We did this because we knew a lot of people were kind of starting to join in and maybe wanted to kind of get to know the project, etc. So for marketing purposes, we did a same chance, and all the holders, all the big holders, kind of love that idea, because we need more people to get into the project, right? We can't have only the same people kind of buying from each other, right? So this will help. So if you have 50 introverts or you have one introvert, this first week, guys, it's the same chance for you to getting airdrop, right? So, and we're gonna have a couple rare ones this week also. So maybe you can get an introvert that is worth 600 or 800 in the secondary market, which is also crazy, right? So this is kind of the point system that we have. So this is, let me explain the basics of it. So each introvert you have, it's going to give you 10 points. Each point is a raffle ticket. So if you have an introverts NFT, you start with 10 raffle tickets for the airdrops, okay? For the raffle airdrops. So this is the basic stuff. And as you got like this specific traits, you just add the points. So for example, if you have here this this Plants Mummy here, right? So Introverts NFT will give you 10 points, and Plants Mummy, which is the straight here with the plants, will give you 2 extra points. You got 12 points, C points, which is Cosmos points from this NFT. This one up here, you get 10 points because of the NFT, so it starts with 10 C points. And then the Wizard Roll, we're going to give you 2 C points. The Fire Hair, 3 C points. The Devil, 2 C points, and you got 17 C points for that NFT. And also our membership cards. This is something we dropped this weekend. This specifically, the Steve Roboto ones, it will give you 12 C points. So sum up that, you have 41 C points, Cosmos points. This means you have 41 chances, raffle tickets for the airdrops. Pretty much that's it. It's simple. You just need to kind of check how many points and be a good sniper, right? To get good deals. Like today, I think yesterday, someone bought 20 points introverts for like super cheap, right? Because people were not. Maybe after this interview, people will know that
they weren't familiar with the point system.
Yeah,
I also see on the top right, the bald dude gets 7 points. That's huge, man.
Yeah,
it's absolutely huge. The most points out of all of them, guys. This project gets a thumbs up.
Yeah. This was made to honor Block is Hot.
Hey man, I love it. It's the most points out of all of them, so very, very honored.
Yeah. So there's only 19 of those, right? So they're pretty rare, and you can see like all the other. I think Cardano Puff Jacket, like I said, it's also there's 32 of them. See like 7 points. The Magician, which is one of my favorite traits in the collection, you have 41 only, so 60 points. So you can get a lot of points if you have, for example, a Cardano jacket with a fire hair, with a rainbow mouth. So this will help people. One of the goals that we have for this is like to kind of have this experts in our collection, right? People who really look at the NFT and already know the points, already know which red traits, and this builds engagement, right? This builds, it's also a really good marketing thing, right? And also what's important here up top, like holding all types of inner cosmos will get you 18 extra C points. So if in your wallet you have one of each, like at least one of each, one of art, one of anime, one of books, one of games. So like I said, each introverts, they have this inner cosmos, it's inner cosmos, right? You win 18 extra points. So this is something that I've seen some people were already doing that without knowing the point system. Like they were, maybe they will do something if I hold all cosmos, you know? So you got this here. And this will make like even floor, even some NFTs that don't have special traits, like special points traits, people will buy like the floor ones just to collect the inner cosmos, right? So maybe you got art cosmos in the floor, which doesn't have any of these traits that give you points, and you're gonna buy it to collect the inner cosmos. So this really helps. And also Discord roles, right? So the more NFTs you hold, it will give you different Discord roles, and once you achieve those, you got extra points, right? So if you're a dreamer, you're gonna get 10 extra points. If you're enthusiastic, you're gonna get 20 points. Distinguished, 30 points, and so on until master. You got 60 extra points. Those are guys who hold 50 or more introverts, and yeah, we have some of them, and they are awesome. They're just awesome. They help the project a lot. And of course, the most rare NFTs up there, like if you have the painting, the guy who has the painting, he just win 100 points, like which is 10 points for the NFT plus 90 points for the painting. And the Halloween and the Christmas will give you 50 points, which is 10 points for the NFT and 40 C points just for holding those. So yeah, I know some of those people who hold this, they only have like this and 2 more. So this will help them a lot to bring value to those 2. So yeah,
what exactly do these points? They're raffle entries, but what exactly can people expect to get from these points from these NFTs?
Yeah, so for now, like they're gonna raise the chances for the airdrops, right? So like I said, the total is more than 300 NFTs from the collection that we are airdropping. So this will raise your chances on these 12 weeks, 11 weeks to kind of get those NFTs. After that, we are looking like a lot of stuff can be done with the points, right? We can do all the way from like giving whitelist spots to people with higher points, like more chances. We can do like you can use for staking in the future if we're having tokens right in the future. We can do that for staking, like kind of Yumi does. So yeah, a lot of stuff can be done with the point system, not only raffle tickets, right? Like I said, and it will kind of help giving a ranking to collectors, right? That is not only related to the number of NFTs they have. It's going to be related also to the
To the rarity of
trades.
the traits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's really smart.
yeah, and I know you're doing something similar with
Yeah.
your
No,
yeah
I'm doing something similar too. It's funny how we had a very similar idea with that. Because the problem with a lot of projects, it's like you don't get any additional benefit for having a rare trade or having more of a rare one. A lot of times these rewards are just blanketed. So something on the floor that doesn't have a lot of like rare traits or anything has the same benefits as one that might have costed 10,000 ADA that has all these super rare traits. So it's nice as you're able to get additional points and have additional chances at being able to get these different rewards and airdrops that you guys do by actually collecting some more of the rare ones. And then you're right, it makes it more fun for people getting involved. They can be like, oh my gosh, that person doesn't know, like the bald one has 7 extra points, like I don't know.
yeah
It's a cool thing, right? It creates this whole entire, like, people really have to know this project. If you're just coming in to like do a quick flip, you might flip something that could have had 20 points, and you might have gone on open CNFT tools and be like, oh, it's not that rare. But in reality, it's like, no, dude, those traits are actually super valuable.
yeah, and this creates the attachment. This creates kind of the
Yeah.
attachment of the collector with the project. And I talk so much about the art, right? I really think sometimes D9 says, I think if we didn't do that, we were already gonna do well. But like I said, like we wanted to push it further. We wanted to be the best. We wanted to be like recognized at doing stuff different, and this is different, right? This is something that for an art project, this is not a game, right? This is something really different, and I think there's a learning curve, of course, for you to kind of learn about the points, etc. But once you learn, it's super easy, and it's super easy. Like I told community yesterday, you can go on people's Twitter when they post the introvert and just go and did you know that this will give you this amount of points? And a lot of people, I did this 2 times today, and I received 2 responses. Wow, I still didn't know that. I'm going to check Discord. So people are still learning. This now is probably the first time we're actually showing that outside of Discord. So yeah, it's the
Oh, is
first
this the
time.
first time? Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
yeah.
little alpha information
Yeah, we
for.
didn't posted that on Twitter. So we only posted on Discord because, like I said, this week is going to be a same chance for everyone, right? So it doesn't matter the Cosmos points. But for the next week, it's going to matter, and you can raise your chances of winning airdrops by just being a good collector. And you don't need to kind of spend like have a lot of them. Like you just maybe you can raise your chances a little bit. And think of this: like airdrops is just a small part of the roadmap, right? We are just here. Let me see if it updated on the screen. Uh,
And
I
also,
think I have.
guys, in the chat, if you have any questions that you want me to ask Marcus today while he's on, make sure to put them in. And once we do like our Q&A, I can scroll back up and see some of the questions and ask him.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Thank you for that because I can't kind of see here. So,
Yeah,
like I
no problem.
said, Cosmos airdrop is just like this first part here, and it's gonna go on the next 12 weeks. But we got like the seasons NFT reveal. This is gonna be part of the Cosmos airdrop. This is the seasons NFT. So to have this special NFT that I told you that have the change each season, you got to be on the Cosmos airdrop system. But like I said, by holding one introvert NFT, you already have a chance. And you raise your chances as you get more Cosmos points, right? So this is going to be airdropped on June 21st, the summer of one. We have 4 of them. Those are going to be pretty special. We're going to do an event with some giveaways that we're going to do some noise on Twitter. And then on July, we're going to actually release our white paper. This is going to be an interactive white paper That's going to be more like an image where you interact with it, but also with some text information in it. And this it's going to show you more what Art Cosmos is going to be about, that we're going to release in August, what the Music Cosmos is going to be about, that we're going to release in September, and what the Fashion Cosmos that I already talked a little bit is about, they're going to in October. So we want this year to deliver some utility. You know, we want to do airdrops to give back. We want also by the end of the year, we're going to do an update in our Cosmos to kind of tell what 2023 we should expect for the next year, right? So, and this is something that as a collector, I really wanted to put like things that we actually can deliver, right? And didn't want it to like explain everything. I just put like topics so people can get what's that, like what's Music Cosmos, what Fashion Cosmos. You know, this is and we also going to review a bit more about that in July. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff going on. Airdrops and buying NFTs for the point's sake is just a small part of it. If you hold it long term, like if you buy it now and maybe hold it long term, you're I think you're gonna be surprised of what kind of utility it will bring to you. Yeah.
No, that sounds dope, man. I love it. I love the ideas and the concepts. Like the art definitely has the art stood out, and it was really cool to get a little bit more of like the insider knowledge of everything that went out of it. Like me and Marcus were talking before we even started this live, and it's interesting. But I was saying like there's two different types of project approaches, either a project that just tries to release right away and figure things out as it goes, and then a project that like really took its time on like trying to figure out all these intricacies. And like Introverts is definitely one of those projects they've been working on since October, and you can tell all of the thought that went into the art, all the thought that went into the points, the layers, the accessories, the story, the brand that you guys are really creating. So pretty dope stuff, dude. I
Thank
did
you,
have
man.
a
Thank
couple
you.
questions here that people
Sure.
asked. Fatality basically was saying for these airdrops, is it like a Discord React or is this a raffle? Like, how is this going to work for these
Yeah.
Cosmos
So
airdrops?
we are actually building this in Discord, because Discord we have the holders verification, which works really well. And right now you can actually participate. Right now, if you hold one introvert, you go to our Discord, you verify your wallet. You can verify multiple wallets also. It will kind of pick this introverts NFT and put it in your Discord user. So you'll be able to see the channel. It's called Week One Airdrop, and you just react to the post like you when you're playing battle royale, or like when you're participating on a giveaway on in Discord. Pretty much that's going to be it's simple. We're going to give you always 48 hours to react to that post. So every Monday we're going to post it, and then on Wednesday we're going to raffle. Thursday we're going to post it again, and Saturday we're going to raffle. So we're going to have always two airdrops going in each week. So we divide it in two, right? So Monday we posted, it's already available in Discord. So if you are a holder, a verified holder, you should see that channel and just react to it. Right now I think there's 700 people already participating on 7 different
Oh, wow.
Discords. Yeah, a lot
I
of
need to
people.
participate. I have an introvert and I didn't even know. So I'm glad you
Yeah,
asked that
so I
question.
know that.
I didn't
I know
know.
that. Yeah. We're kind of getting reach out, but we know like some people are not every day, right? They just
Yeah.
like it's Memorial
They'll
weekend.
catch on. Well, you guys are doing it 12 weeks, right? So it's like
Yeah,
people are
yeah,
going to
yeah,
know. And, especially if it's someone like me who's in so many projects and discords, I'm definitely going to make sure to click on it on Mondays.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, and we could do it like a snapshot for the wallet, but we prefer to do it that way. I know
This is
some people.
better. This
Yeah,
is
I know
better.
some people like we can't please everyone, right? But I think this keeps community engaged and united
Exactly.
in Discord, which is like I know it's not for everyone, but this is kind of the main place where community can engage, right? Look at Ape Society, right? Look at how their Discord are shaping the future of Ape Society, how they organize there, how they do voting there, how they talk in there. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Ape Society,
No, yeah.
but so Discord is a really interesting and useful tool for a community to kind of be together, organize, and from Twitter rates to airdrops. I think it's really important. But yeah, it's pretty much that's it. And by next week, you'll be able to see how many points you got in your wallets, right? You don't have to count everything by head like you're probably
It'll
doing right now.
automatically calculate in the Discord. Sweet. Because that was another
Yeah,
question someone had.
yeah.
Um,
You're gonna just give, like, for example, slash points to the bot, the same bot that you use to verify, and the bot's gonna say, oh, you have 200 points coming from those NFTs, blah blah blah. It will always tell you, and yeah.
Sweet. We have another quick question. Daza D heard that you're a sneakerhead. He has 3 introverts, and he wants to know if you own any cipher kicks, which is like a sneaker NFT on.
Man, I don't, but I should have it. I'm gonna take a look at it. I don't, but I know they are awesome, right? The project owners, and yeah, they're really really awesome. But yeah,
Sweet.
what
And then
what I,
Lady GYB wants to know what is your most fave introverts NFT? Which jacket?
oh
Which
man,
body?
oh
You
this
got a
is the
preference?
like I really like the painting, right? I really think the painting one is special. Like I've showed you here before. It's 0001. I think this, and I can talk a little bit about it. I think this painting one is kind of based off the one prototype of introvert. Like we didn't use like the final version of it, so the head is a little bit bigger, the body is a little bit smaller, and we keep it that way. We made it that way so it shows like this is the beginning. This reminds us of all the stuff that we
Heck
did. And
yeah.
you have multiple colors in the background, like how much effort we were kind of to choose the colors of the background, because we had a long discussions on choosing background colors for this project. And so yeah, I think that my favorite one is probably that. My favorite trait is magician suit. I love magician suit. I think no collection has this trait with the bunny here. And yeah, I love magician suit, but this is a personal favorite. So yeah.
Sweet. And then we have another question from Fatality. He was basically asking any alpha hints, any information people don't know about that you want to share, maybe some sort of future season, maybe something that hasn't been released yet.
Yeah, like people ask about like you're doing another collection, etc. First of all, like to do another collection, we have to be really, really, really well on the first collection, right? We have to be in a really, really good position. Like, for example, Clay's, right? When they did the Good Charlotte, they sell each Good Charlotte for 55 ADA, if I'm not wrong, for holders only. So if you hold one, you will be able to buy one Good Charlotte. And in the same day, floor was like 600 and etc. And it still is right there, right? But they were Clay, right? They were already successful, right? If we do right now another drop, like, or if we announce we're doing another drop, it would just like raise supply. It will not be good for marketing for the market. But for sure, like what I can tell you, Thiago is part of the team. D Nice is the co-founder, right? So both, like, D Nice made 99% of the art, right? Thiago did the music. So we can do amazing stuff only by using uh, our own thing, right? We can do other collections in the future, etc. And maybe there's a possibility we will, but we have to be in a good place. We have to be in a high floor. We have to be with a lot of volume, more wallet holders. And of course, like you said, we plan a lot of stuff, but a lot of stuff we also ask community, right? We're gonna do together. So as we have those ideas in the future, we are sure gonna ask you, what do you think about it? Start asking the masters, and then asking other Discord roles what they think, other tires of roles, what they think about doing kind of a new collection. But right now, this year, I can tell you we have a lot of stuff going on, and we should focus on our roadmap, which is going to be awesome. And Art Cosmos, it's going to bring some cool stuff to add to Introverts collection that you're gonna love it. But it's not gonna be season 2 or anything like that.
Yeah.
We're not thinking of that right now.
Sweet. And kind of the last question we had here is from Seb. He said, any future collabs planned with Disco Solaris? And also to kind of piggyback off of that, any collabs in general? Are you guys looking to do some special releases with other projects? Anything going on with that?
Yeah, we have a connection with Disco Solaris and Mandrills, right? We have special traits with those. So we'll try, but Disco Solaris, what is fun about it, it's a decentralized, it's pretty decentralized. So I can do stuff by talking to community members, not by talking to the owners, right? Because some of the community members are actually building radio stations, they're building TV stations, they're building the coin, right? The disc coin. So I think there's possibility we can kind of put our Disco Solaris jacket holders on some of this stuff in the future. We're probably looking into it. I can't promise you anything, but we have strong connections with them. We also have the Mandrills cap, right, which is pretty much the same thing. Maybe we can do something more with the Mandrills. I know Sipo, the artist. I know the owners. Like we have a lot of Mandrills fan in our community. So yeah, we're definitely gonna look into it in the future on how can we make Introverts, like specifically those Introverts with the DS jacket and the Mandrills cap part of their universe, you know.
Well, dope, man. Well, kind of to finish off this interview, it's been a lot of fun. I always like asking this question at the very end. And what do you think is really going to separate this project, or what's going to separate you guys in the team from other projects out there? And why should people that are listening right now that don't already have Introverts take that plunge into your guys' project?
Yeah, that's a good question. So first, I think the art. Let me just see here. First, I think that our art is really, really unique. So the uniqueness of Introverts art and concept is, I think it's why we have more than 1 million volume right now. I think people are seeing that, and we also have 10% listed, right? People are not selling them, and I think people see that. People see that we have an opportunity to work with the concept. We have an opportunity to bring this unique art to other chains, to more people, you know. And a lot of people feel that, wow, I have an awesome opportunity. I'm early, you know, even though they didn't mint it, right? They kind of feel that, and I can feel that in the community, you know. And I think so. Art and the uniqueness of our concept is definitely a plus. How we're going to approach technology in NFTs. You can see that in our collection, we have reveals, we have the airdrops, we have the point system, and how we're going to use that. We're going to differentiate a bit from other projects. We're going to try to do new stuff. The way we are approaching the idea of the cosmos, right? We are doing something different here. It's not only the art, it's not only the NFTs. You have this cosmos on it, and maybe you can combine cosmos. Maybe if a project is utility in the future is related to that project, to that cosmos, you're going to earn more utility. So I think we have a lot of gamification aspects of it without being a game, which is really, really, really fun and unique. And yeah, and why should you buy an Introvert? Like the first thing, right? We are giving away 300 NFTs the next 12 weeks, guys. This is an opportunity for you to get awesome NFTs and membership cards and etc. Rare NFTs, all the music ones that I shown. And it's not like, oh, I'm gonna buy one, I'm gonna participate, and then I'm gonna sell one. Like this is just an incentive for you to get in the project, and you're probably gonna love it. You're probably gonna stay more because of the community. You're probably gonna, go in deep because of that. And also all the roadmap, all the things we are gonna deliver this year, like people are gonna be blown out. Like we have an awesome music project coming on this year. We have the Art Cosmos, which is going to be a foundation for a lot of the art we are bringing on in the future, and also the Fashion Cosmos, right? If you like our body, our clothes, if you like our traits, the Fashion Cosmos, you're going to like it, and it's all going to be related to the NFTs, right? So even if you don't see, oh, my NFT doesn't have any points in the point system. But you got an introvert hoodie right there, my friend. So maybe the introvert hoodie will give you a benefit when you're actually wanting to buy the real introvert hoodie, right? So a lot of stuff will come in the future, will get people excited also. And to finish, I think our team is one of the greatest in the space. Like I'm super proud of Dina's work, Paolo, Lily, Thiago. I think we have an in-house team that can do a lot of stuff for the future without needing to kind of hire a lot of new people, a lot of artists, etc. You know, I think our in-house, our developers, etc. Like this Discord thing we're doing, like we can do a lot of cool stuff in the future too.
Dope. Beautifully said, man. I'm glad that I've discovered this project and went on my radar, and it's been fun learning about it. I love going on these different interviews and just talking to the owner, and you know, I appreciate you being one of the projects in the space that are willing to come on and show your face and really talk about your project and what you're building in this community. So it's been fun, man. You know, it's definitely a lot going on with this project that I didn't personally know before getting in, and I hope that the viewers watching today also learned some cool stuff and got to know a little bit more about this project.
For sure, man. And thank you very much. Like the work you've been doing, like I said to you, I've seen Civil Society interview, I've seen other interviews in your channel too. You've been doing this for a long time, and we need people like you, man, in this space. Not only to give voice to us, but you are a collector, right? You are the real thing. Like you are buying NFTs, you are checking the market, you are giving people information, like you're giving of introverts right now. And I really appreciate the work you do. And like whatever you need in help with your project, whatever you need, like I'll be here for you, man. And thank you very much for your time and for receiving introverts here in your channel.
I appreciate it, Marcus. Well, I hope everyone here enjoyed this. I know I did. And stay tuned to the next thing. I'll see you guys later.
Bye bye.